your host, Advocate Tafadzo Njeni. Today, we are going to look at the latest in terms of Chelsea transfer business. So, without wasting time, let's get into the first issue of the day. And it's that Chelsea has finally signed Renato Veiga from Basel. And this is a young defender who's very versatile. I have to be honest, I am very excited about this signing. You know, when Arsenal and Chelsea were being predicted to be going head to head to sign Calafiori from Bologna, Chelsea just woke up having signed Renato Veiga from Basel. This was a shock to almost everyone. But having gone through the videos, having gone through all this young man has done so far, I can't help it but to be excited because the guy is promising. And to make matters worse, his first interview was massive. The guy said all the correct things. If you are a Chelsea fan, obviously you are buzzing right now because he is very confident about himself. He's someone who knows his strengths and he can't wait to be in the league. I think with those words alone, the only thing that is left is those words to be translated into the field so that we see the quality on the field. So let's get into some of the things that Veiga has said upon signing. He is quoted by Fabrizio Romano as saying, "I'm absolutely buzzing to be at Chelsea. This is one of the biggest clubs in England, the biggest for me. I'm really excited to get started." Already, he is excited about getting started, and to be honest, I'm also excited about him getting started. So we can't wait for that. And he has also said some other words. Let's get into what he said. He says, "I'm a smart, aggressive player. I'm comfortable on the ball, and I would describe myself as a complete player due to my versatility. I'm comfortable in many positions on the pitch. I wouldn't say I have a favorite position because it depends on the opponent or tactical elements, but I have played at left back, center back, and as a defensive midfielder. I like to defend a lot, and with my height and physical strength, I enjoy it. I would like to control the game with or without the ball." Words of a champion. I think all of you watching agree with me. These are words of a champion. The lad is only 20 years old. If I'm not mistaken, I'll check on that. But he's a very young lad. And this guy is already talking with confidence. He has got confidence in his abilities. He is mentioning his strength, his physicality. And most of the signings that come into the EPL, they face challenges when it comes to the physical nature of the EPL. I'm hoping, I'm praying that Veiga will not face those challenges. He will actually be ready when the season starts. And obviously, I can't wait to see him on the pitch in the preseason training with Enzo Maresca, drilling him into his philosophy of football because the training these days at Chelsea is very exciting. The guy is so engrossed in his philosophy. He is so active, and I can't help it but to be excited for the coming season. Let's move on and look at the other issues surrounding Chelsea. And we'll move on and look at the latest in terms of Lukaku. Before we get into the latest relating to Lukaku, I think every Chelsea fan is aware that Lukaku came to Chelsea and from Inter Milan, very high fee, around 98 million pounds, and without even spending a season and a half, he was already causing issues. He was talking a lot, criticizing the team, the coach, and saying he's unhappy. He wishes that he's back at Inter Milan. So I'm sure you are aware that after that, he was let go. He went back to Inter Milan, and now he's playing at Roma. So Lukaku is a player that is never going to come back to Chelsea right now. The only route for Lukaku is a way out. So what is the latest in terms of Lukaku? We are given an update on the Chelsea FC Blues news, and it says, breaking: Napoli said to agree personal terms with Lukaku on a 3-year contract. Napoli also said to send a bid worth 28 million and 8 million to Chelsea, as Antonio Conte is still keen on the striker as his first choice. Personally, I'm happy. I'm happy about this link. I'm anticipating him to leave the club. As a fanatic, as a Chelsea fanatic, I'm a person who believes that there is no player who's bigger than Chelsea. If you don't want to be a Chelsea, you just move on. We have been supporting Chelsea for years, and we believe that any player who feels that he is not ready to respect the Chelsea badge should just leave the club. So I can't wait for Lukaku to be confirmed to have left Chelsea. He is bad energy, and I guess even after he made a lot of noise saying he wanted Inter Milan, a lot of people who were saying Chelsea maybe did something wrong to Lukaku understood Chelsea better when he started looking for another club when Inter Milan was there. So, in my view, Lukaku is a confused player. I don't think we need that confusion because we've got young players who are still focused on trying to make things happen at Chelsea. So, having Lukaku in that mix, I think it will spoil everything. So, it's best that he leaves. And I know Antonio Conte admires the guy. So, this is a match made from heaven. I'm wishing them the best, and I'm hoping and praying that this league actually succeeds and he leaves Chelsea. So we also move on to another player, same status, bad energy, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kepa, when he left for Real Madrid on loan, it's unfortunate, but he said a lot of stuff. He was anticipating that he was going to perform well, then he was going to be signed on a permanent deal at Real Madrid. But it seems like things are not really moving his way because as it stands right now, he is being linked to another league. And which league is that? We are given the update by the Athletic FC, and it says Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga is in talks over a potential move to Saudi Pro League side Al Ittihad. So he is going for the bag, and I think this is good for him. He is never going to come back into the Chelsea fold. So Kepa is on his way to Saudi Pro. Very soon he will be rubbing shoulders with the likes of CR7 and Kante, and I wish him well if this deal sells through, because Kepa, in my view, did not respect the Chelsea badge enough. When he went to Real Madrid, he said a lot, and some of the stuff was very negative. So I wish him well, and I hope this whole Saudi thing will pan out well. Let's move on. We move on to the Broja situation. I think Broja is one of the players for me who I was very excited about. I was of the view that he was going to play well. He was going to fight for the starting position. However, when he was given a chance, Broja did not show that quality, and eventually he was injured. So, what is the latest in terms of Broja? We are given that update by Chelsea FC Worldwide, and it says Juventus have set their sights on Chelsea striker Armando Broja, who is seen as an ideal replacement for Milik. This is the latest in terms of Broja. He is being linked to Juventus, and this is a player who has been linked with a lot of clubs. I am hoping that one of those clubs will be serious, a bid will come in, then we will sell him, then he leaves the club. Because we want players who are solely focused on Chelsea. And it's unfortunate because we have already signed Mark Gui, we've got Jackson there, Nkunku is also tipped to be playing the centre forward position, and I think there's no room for Armando right now. If obviously he was going to get a loan, still that loan will not be something worth it, because maybe Mark Gui was told that if you get a loan, you come back the following season and you'll be the first starter. So I think this is goodbye to Broa. Even if this Juventus link fails, I'm sure something is going to come up and Broa is going to leave the club this transfer season. If he leaves, of course I'm sad, but however I'm excited about the prospects of seeing Magui, Nicholas Jackson, and Kunku fight for the center forward position. Let's move on. We remain linked to a player who is a right footer, who is a winger, and we get the update from Fabrizio, and it says Chelsea continue to secretly dream of Nico Williams, but the only way to reactivate the operation is a discount from the player on his salary. Otherwise, it will be impossible for Chelsea. So, Nico Williams is a player that is being admired by the club. I really like the guy. Seems like a real solid player, fast, accurate. He's got an eye for the goal, eye for the pass. I think it will be an amazing thing if we manage to sign Nico Williams. But to be honest, I don't think we will sign Nico Williams. I don't think Chelsea is in a position right now to be competing with other teams that are linked to Nico Williams right now. Our financial situation is not all that good right now. That's why you see most of the Chelsea transfer business this transfer window, they've actually been trading players, buy one and also let one go to the other team. I guess it was all about balancing the books so that we are not in trouble when it comes to our financial situation. So Nico Williams is a good link, but I just want to tell you now, please don't hope for that because I don't see it happening. Nico will not be coming to Chelsea. That is my view. Unless something happens, if you manage to sell Lukaku, Kepa, and maybe we let other 3 or 4 players go, I'm sure our financial situation will open up and maybe there will be room for us to sign Nico Williams. But the stumbling block obviously will remain the salary because Chelsea has introduced a cap in terms of salaries. And the salary that Nico Williams will be expecting is something that will actually cause instability when it comes to salaries at Chelsea. So Nico Williams, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm okay with it because I'm anticipating that it will not happen. Let's move on. Then we get
God have
into
mercy upon
the
us.
latest in terms of our kit. And this is my favorite kit. To be honest, I can't. This is a joke. I don't think people at Chelsea are serious, let alone the Nike guys, because this kit is horrible. It's totally horrible. To be honest, I can't see myself wearing this. It seems like it's a primary school kit, and a lot of Chelsea fans are not happy about this leak because the jersey is just horrible, and some were trying to be patriotic and saying, oh no, let's wait for the sponsor to be put in front of the shirt, maybe it will be better. I'm sure maybe the picture is the one which is too ugly and think physically we are going to love this. No, this is bad. This is horrible. One of the worst kits that Chelsea has actually made in the past 10 years. I am of the view that Chelsea should move back to Adidas. This Nike thing will kill us. Will kill us. I am of the view that they are not serious, and whoever is approving these designs at Chelsea should actually be fired. I'm not sure who is that, but if that person is known, I propose that that person should actually be fired because this is not good. And I also propose that maybe next time when they think of these kids, they need to involve the supporters. Maybe the supporters trust or something like that, so that they can also approve the designs, given that as fans we will be the one buying and wearing these things. So I don't think it's fair for us to be given something like this as an end product. It's not fair. This is not good. given the kits that I have seen for Arsenal, for Manchester United, for Liverpool, the leaks are great. They are beautiful. And just imagine if Chelsea and Enzo Maresca fail to actually change the situation in Chelsea, and maybe they stick to their number 9, 10, 11 position on the log, and you are wearing this. It can't. You can't. The only way that maybe wearing this kit can be okay is that Enzo Maresca and the team starts well, beat a lot of clubs, then we will be there in the top 3. I'm sure even wearing this kit will not be a burden. But if it goes as last season, I'm sure all fans will be complaining. Rather than crying because Chelsea is on the 10th position on the log, we'll be crying because we'll be wearing this kit. This kit is horrible. Let me know your comments, let me know your views on this kit. I'm sure maybe we might differ, but a lot of fans around are saying this kit is the worst kit that they've ever seen. The away kit and the third kit, believe me, those are okay. I will wear those any time of the day. I will wear them anytime. The second and the third kits, those are brilliant. They're okay. This first kit is the one I have issues with. That's why I posted this issue so that you also pass a comment. So let me know what you think in the comment section about this kit. Will you be happy to wear this kit? Do you think Nike is serious? Or do you share the view that we need to go back to Adidas? Then we end our show today with an exciting update. This is an update we are getting from Chelsea FC, and it says this weekend the Chelsea players have an in-house game and then a well-earned day off on Sunday. So we hope that has gone well, because we can't wait to know the idea of Enzo Maresca in terms of his lineup, in terms of the tactics, whether players are gelling, whether players are clicking, whether we are scoring, whether it's exciting football to watch. So even if it's in-house, we know maybe we will not watch it, or maybe we will just get written information about it. But obviously, that information is critical. We need to know what was the lineup like, who scored, who created, etc., etc. So this is something that is good for us. We can't wait, and obviously we also can't wait for the first official pre-season game for this. And obviously we can't wait for official pre-season game for this year. This is all we had for you on this show. I hope you like the content. Please share, like, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that when we produce another video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you.